Board games, board games is what I'm talking about. Board games, board games, I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this streaming with a little bit of singing. And today I'm going to play a game. Friday is the name of this game. It is made by Friedman Freezer. I think that's how you pronounce this name. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, we will have some chaos today. I'll be answering questions and chatting along as I play. I'll be doing all sorts of things. And if you really want me to, I can do a bit more singing. Chaotic shenanigans, it's what I'm talking about. Chaotic shenanigans, I'm not gonna shout. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. And I am Bez. This is episode 341 of Bezzy Beats and Board Game Blether. I stream every day at 10 a.m. UK time, and I'm going to keep doing that for the next 59 days. So, what's going on today? Today, it is Chaotic Shenanigans. If you join in and if you want to chat along, then we will chat along. If you want to do the exclamation mark, do task, exclamation mark, add task, then I will take one of these things and do a semi-random task out of the things that have been proposed before. Or you can add a task and there's quite a bit of chance for me to do it. I will be playing a game. I read the rules for this last night. I'm excited to check it out and I will be commenting on it. This is the first time I've ever played it. I just read rules. I'm not too impressed with the rules, I'm going to say. This is the English version of the rules, and there's at least one word that's just not translated. Und. I mean, of course, I know that und in German means and, but yeah, it's still a wee bit unsatisfying. Anyway, so whatever happens. And hello, Maisie. It is lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me. It is lovely to see you. And hello, Games Cupboard. Hello, Kelly Lee and Ben. Lovely to see you. And hello, River Dusty. And thank you very much. River Dusty says you could have an entire show reading badly translated instructions. Yeah, talking about translations. I mean, come on. The fact that there's a I mean, I know it's a small thing, but yeah, anyway, it's a small thing. I'm not going, but come on. Actually, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll talk about the rules in a wee bit. And hello to me. It is, as always, lovely to see you. Let's talk about some recent highlights. Let's take a whole steps to the side. It's a step to the right. Just a jump to the... Well, I wonder if I could... No, I've not got enough space here to do the time warp. I was about to do it, but then I was like, no, I don't have enough space. Anyway, let's just talk about some recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights. Recent highlights, playing games and other delights. Recent highlights. So what's going on with you? What have been some of your recent highlights? Yesterday, what was I doing? I'm trying to actually bring up my calendar so I can... Yesterday, oh yeah, I was discussing Netrunner with Serenity. That was a great chat. If you're curious about what's going on with Netrunner, I mean, look, basically, if you want to know about the licensing as much as could be said, yeah, FFG lost the license and it's a fan project. That's what's going on. But that was a lovely chat. I checked out a few streamers. I did a bit of reading. I've been reading more of this book and I've did a wee bit of reading of this comic. So, yeah, so far, very heavy. A couple of chapters that are pretty good. Well, like most books that are a bunch of rules of games, it is incredibly heavy to read, but it is well explained. All the games are fairly well explained. Reinventing Comics, another classic by Scott McCloud, not quite as good as Understanding Comics. This one talks about the modern invention of comics and how also what comics can aspire to. And all I should say that, yeah, lots of the things. For example, where is it? Where Scott McCloud talks about the main things that comics could be. All of these things could apply to any medium, whether it's games or whatever. So we've got comics as literature, comics as art, creators' rights, industry innovation, public perception, institutional scrutiny, gender balance, minority representation, and diversity of genre. Like all of these things are things that we can get, whether we're talking about board games, whether we're talking about comics. And of course, Scott McCloud is very much in love with comics, and it makes me feel, oh man, I wish that all these comics were available in my public library or something. But we can maybe try to get some of those same things in games, like the diversity, gender equality, all those things. These are good things to strive for no matter what. And health and safety prevent the time warp, indeed. And good morning, Hal. It is lovely to see you, friends of the show. And hello, Rob Harper. I say friends of the. I don't. When I say friends of the show, that doesn't mean that other people aren't friends of the show. All of you are friends of the show. So, hello, Rob. It is lovely to see you. We are talking about recent highlights. I was talking about things that had been reading recently. Am I going to talk about my dissatisfaction with this? Yeah, go on. I am going to talk about the fact that, yeah, when you've got a long list of components like this, I want to know, how do I distinguish between the starting cards and the aging cards? And it would, I mean, it took, okay, now I look at it, say, okay, these are meant to be the starting ones, these are the aging cards. It's really not clear. If it had told me, hey, the aging cards are the ones with the little signpost on them, that would have been perfect. If it said, hey, the hazards knowledge cards are the ones that are double-sided, great, perfect. Thank you for explaining that. And I like the pirates card. I just when you tell me what's in the box, I want to be able to understand what the bits look like. That was my main issue when I first read the game. But yeah, other than that, it's a perfectly reasonable rule sheet. Also, I'm an acquaintance of the show. Oh, hush. Hush, you troll. Stop being silly. I did have a lovely, lovely walk this morning. I'm actually going to see if I can show off some of my pictures. And apparently, someone's telling me that they never win, even on the easiest setting. That doesn't sound very promising. So I had a lovely walk this morning all the way into town, just over an hour, and it was a beautiful sunny day. Here is a place where you can buy falafels. It wasn't open. I mean, they seem to be opening up, but I just love the painting. And check how those tiled bollards. These tiled bollards were erected a few decades ago. I think all the pictures are drawn by little school children, and then they put them in, translated them into tiles. And here's a couple of bits of street art that I was particularly impressed by. Oh, that photo really hasn't come out well. Yeah, ignore that photo. That's a terrible photo. Here's another thing. Here's a lovely bits of street art. Now, on the far, this looks like someone's done a tag on top of a beautiful piece, but it's actually a subversion where you've got the black juxtaposed against the pink and pastel colors, but it's actually part of the art. And I just really like the way it's going on, how you've got love written in the more colorful fonts and then also in the blackets, and these little surreal creatures. Yeah, I was really impressed by that, and then I walked back. And hello, Gunwolf. I'm a friendly dog walker who you sort of half recognize on your morning walk of the show. Wait a minute. Are you from Glasgow? Is that what you're telling me? Did I see you? Um, did, that's quite interesting. Um, oh, and I don't know if you were being sincere, Rob, but the game I was talking about earlier was Friday. And oh, okay, because there are some people that I sort of just say hello to, and that would have been quite an interesting one. But yeah, that I like that metaphor. And let me do a wee bit of stretching back and forth. Oh no, you don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize, Gunwolf. It's all good. Lots of love. And so yeah, let me bring back the camera. I'm going to get myself, and I'll bring up the overhead cam and plug in the mobile phone and sort it out and play it. And if I knew how to run contests on Stream Elements, I'd probably do like, do you think Bez will win? Yeah, I'm curious as to what you think. Realistically, it sounds like the probability is no, but I'm still hoping I win. Anyway, what were some of your recent highlights? What were some of your achievements? What have you been enjoying? Let me know. I am genuinely curious about that. If you've got any questionably quick questions, then chuck them in right now. The first thing that I always ask is, what time is it? Where are you? I am 10:11 a.m. because I am based in the UK. The UK is all one time zone, unlike those big countries like Russia or Australia or USA, or the places with multiple time zones. Those fancy big places. It's like, oh, one time zone isn't big enough for us because we're a big country. It's nothing to do with being fancy. I'm exaggerating, of course. It's just practicality. But yes, it is 10:12 a.m. and I am based in Glasgow currently. And Designer Cardboard, it is 9:12 p.m. on a Monday, and it is lovely to see you. And Rob says, win at Friday? First time? Highly unlikely. There you go. So, if anyone has any questionably quick questions, then feel free to please get them in whilst I do a wee bit of tinkering behind the scenes to get my second camera set up. Questionably quick questions. Do you have any suggestions for the answers that I might give? Do you have any questionably quick questions? And for some reason, that is not connecting. What's going on? Questionably quick questions. And now I'm going to send myself some link to chat to myself. And here we go. Sorry about this. Okay. So did we actually get any questionably quick questions? No. So in which case, let's move on to the brilliant thing. Brilliant thing. What's a little thing which is brilliant? Brilliant things. I like finely detailed patterns. Yeah. When you've got something that's like, oh, that looks interesting, and then you look at it a bit closer and there's all this intricate line work, and you're like, oh my gosh, it could be on a bit of packaging. Like it could be on a bar of chocolates, or it could be on a bit of on a painting, or even on a building outside. Like when you look at a brick wall and it's like, wow, this is beautiful. And then you look closer and it's, oh, there's all this texture. Just looking closer, having that detail, having that sharp detail, whether it's something that we can look at more closely. I mean, there's on a little box or something, or whether it's something that we can. I mean, I think that's the wonderful thing about natural wood and natural bricks and stones, and when we go out and we see the foliage and when we see the trees, all of these things, there's all these veins and everything to check out. And so that is my shout out to the brilliant thing of the day. Feel free to comment, ask questions from like, follow, and of course, I am going to move on to the chaotic shenanigans, which, unless anyone suggests anything, I am going to just start off by popping this thing up here and setting up my camera and playing Friday. Okay, so put that there, get that there, and there we go. That seems pretty good. So this is Friday. Friday is the game we are playing. I am enjoying an unusually mild autumn, which is a brilliant thing. That does sound delightful. And what's going... Oh, that's the silica gel from before. You remember back in those heady days. Okay, ignore. That's my wee whimsical creatures. Okay. Friday. I've got some... These are the AG cards. These are the starting deck cards. This is how many times you go through the deck. And these are all the obstacles. You've basically got 1, 2, 3 decks. And you're going to be chucking them into one deck. This is a deck building game. Huzzah for silica gel. Remember, don't eat. Yeah, remember, don't eat. Don't eat the silica gel. Okay, and let me actually take off the names because you know who I am. I am Bez. I am still going to be Bez, just regardless of what it says on there. And playing Friday by Friedemann Friese. Is that how you pronounce Friedemann Friese's name? I was never sure if it was Friedemann Fries or Friedemann Friese. I assume it's the latter, given that it's in German and everything is normally pronounced. So these are our life tokens. This is the board, which I mean, let's be honest, these boards are pretty superfluous, but let's try and set it up. Okay, so from what I understand, we're going to start off with this deck. These are our attack values. So we've got a bunch of negative ones, a bunch of zeros, a bunch of ones, and a 2. So I really need to do a pile shuffle to sort this out. Some of them, well, actually, none of them. Actually, here, eating gives you 2 life. When you bring out the cards, these are the cards that are going to allow you to overcome these obstacles. In these obstacles, these are the numbers that you need to overcome. So first time through the deck, we need to beat the green numbers, then the yellow, then the red. And if you manage to beat these numbers with this many cards, then it goes into your deck and you get something that's quite nice. For example, here you get +1 life, because the object of the game is to make it through to the end and defeat the pirates without losing the life. Life is your main resource. If you go through your entire deck, you have to add one of these aging cards, and I think it said to remove the very stupid. So I removed that, put that back into the box. Sort the step cards. Green card on top of green, yellow, red. We're going 3 times through the deck. And then we beat the pirates. Green card should be visible on the pile. And that goes here. Let me try and remove the card very stupid. Sort the 10 aging cards into 2 piles. First, you've got the 7. First, you've got the 7 that are not so difficult. Then you've got the 3 that are more difficult. You see, you've got -4. You've got 1 that loses you life, and 1 that means you're suicidal. It's all about ostensibly helping Robinson Crusoe. So we are Friday, and Robinson Crusoe is getting tired, and I think that's pretty much how you'd pronounce it. You usually pronounce the E at the end of words. Thank you for that pronunciation guide, by the way, Rob. I do appreciate that. Let's see, can I tilt this camera a wee bit? Okay. That's done. On the aging storage board. Okay, so that goes on a face down stack. Place the normal aging cards on top of the stack. Yeah, I'm just going to point out that in step 2, in the instructions, it does definitely say put them face down, but then in the diagram, it shows them face up. So I genuinely don't know. I'm genuinely not sure which one. I don't know if you can see that clearly enough, but here. It says put them face down. And then here, this picture, number 2, you see, that says definitely face up. You see what I'm saying? There's just, so do I put them face up or do I put them face down? Later on, it says take one without looking at it, so it must be face down. It's just a terrible diagram. That's what's going on. Okay, that's fair. At least I've worked it out. So that goes there. I think everything is face down, says Rob. Yeah, I think it says even though in the diagram it shows everything as face up, which shuffle the 18 starting cards and place the face down stack on the Robinson storage board. And I think the +1 aging is for when you're on the more difficult settings. And that goes, yeah, put these here. These are all the hazard cards. These are what I need to beat, or what rather Robinson Crusoe has to beat. And it says pirates are face up. It does say pirates are face up. So the pirates we are facing at the end of the game with 7 cards, I'm going to have to beat 16 health. Each additional fighting card costs 2 life points. So earlier in the game, you're able to spend life to get additional cards, but here you spend 2 life to get additional cards. And here's one that just, it's 25. And where do I put? I mean, I don't think you need boards for these things, but I'm going to, this is my deck, I think. Okay, I see why you need these boards actually, because now that they're face down, you don't know which is which. So this is the, yep, that actually makes a lot of sense because they all look identical. So yes, you need to know which is which. So I've got this much life, all of them -2. Boo, 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 boo. And I'll put my life next to my little deck here. Okay, and that is me all set up. So let's start off. Draw 2 hazard cards. So we've got a choice. We can either face off against cannibals, which is going to be pretty possibly impossible. My card, I'm actually going to have a quick look. The starting cards with 5, if I got to 2 and 3 ones, yep, I would have to have the perfect draw to be able to beat these cannibals. But then I'd get a nice thing. Whereas here, with the Raft to the Wreck, I'm probably going to beat this. So let me discard this card. I'm not going to face the cannibals just yet. And I will try and tackle. Let me put those pirates up here, slightly to the side, and maybe get those marker pens slightly out of the way. I should probably put them back in their bag. And let's draw a card to see if I manage to beat it. Fighting with the Raft to the Wreck. And I get a -1. So there's 2 things I could do here. Either I can say, okay, that's it. I lose 2 life because there's a difference. Oh no, I lose 1 life, but then I get rid of this one. That might be a decent move, actually, because but I don't then get this card into my deck. And hello, Le Adder Noir. Yeah, indeed, we are playing some Friday, and this is my first time through the game, which is why I've got these rules handily over here. And the question is, do I pay a life, hoping to get a card that's worth 2? It feels to me like I'm going to just say, okay, I lost. I'm going to pay a life for losing because the difference of -1 and 0, and then this one goes, I believe, out the game. You lose against a hazard. Pay life points to the reserve, matching the number of points you're missing to win. And then for the life points. Oh yeah, so because I paid 1 life point and there's 1 little green icon. Yep, you can sort of see that. Sorry about my bad lighting. And this is remove them from the game. So I'll just pop it on the little side here. Okay. And does this go into the discard pile? I would assume it does, but I just want to double check. Must pay. I'm going to just assume that it goes into here. That makes the most sense to me. So, turn 2. Either we can do some further exploration of the island, in which case we need to beat number 2 in 3 cards, or we can fight against some wild animals, beat 4 in 4 cards. And here we've got, if we do some further exploration, we would get a new card to build our deck, which would be value 2, and it allows us to exchange. That's pretty gosh darn good. Or allows us to sort 3 cards and is value 3. That's pretty gosh darn good as well. I really don't have an opinion on this. I am going to go with some exploration because it feels like that's the thematically appropriate thing to do. So let's flip a tile. 0, weak. 0, weak. And 0, weak. Oh, wow. Well, do I try and draw some more things? Let me see. In my starting hand, according to draws, I've got 3 1s and 5 -1s. So if I just keep drawing, I'm actually likely to go down further. So let me actually lose the life. I'm going to pay 2 life because I lost by 2. And then I'm going to get rid of these 2. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable move. That goes here, and I guess it stays. Where's the disc? Let's put the discard pile just below, out of view. Turn 3. Do we? Oh, it's the same. We're battling with the Raft to the Wreck, and we've got to get to 0 in 1 card. But which one would we prefer? Having a deception, which is 1 times below the pile. Let me remember what that is. So 1 times below the pile, that means... Oh my gosh, this is just... Sorry, inconsistency in terms. This annoys me. Here it says 1 times below the pile. Here it says 1 times below the stack. I know things get missed, but anyway. You place one of the other drawn fighting cards back below the Robinson stack. It had the words drawn twice. If you choose one of the free cards from the left side of the hazard card, you can draw an exchange card. Okay, so put one below the stack and then draw a replacement, potentially. Strategy, 2 times exchange means discard. Oh, discard one. Rather than putting it to the bottom of the pile, we discard it, which might be better because... Yeah, because that means... Is that better? Because it means you're getting rid of it. You don't have to come to it later, but each time you go through, you're going to get one of these terrible aging cards. And so... Yeah, let me... I think this is better. So I'll go with the one that gives me the strategy. And hello, morning, Alex. I am playing Friday, and this is a game by Friedman Fries, in case you are unaware. And this is the first time I've ever played this game. Rob says I'm definitely not going to win. So this blue number, the blue number 1, I don't know if that's visible. Strategy can also shift a good card if you win by too much. What? I don't understand, because don't you mean below the pile or below the stack shifts a good card if you win by too much? Because strategy, you're actually putting them into the discard pile. Yeah, I know what you really meant. Oof. Do I want to get rid of distracted? Do I want to get rid of distracted and pay a life to get rid of distracted? Or do I want to pay a life and maybe get... I'm going to pay a life and get rid of distracted. That was slightly disappointing, but at least that goes out of the deck. Okay. Oof. This is... The manual did warn me that I might lose at lots of challenges at the start. Yep, the below the pile. Okay. And Adder Noir never won this game. My brain's too small to understand card games. Oh, lots of love to me. Don't. That doesn't seem... I'm sure you're plenty smart. It's just kind of what you're inclined, and it took me a while to get my head around this, but I've just played lots of card games before. So lots of shouts about this being pretty challenging. I am warned. Okay. Are we going for further exploring the island, which seems to be the easier one, and then I get... Ooh, a destroy? That might be nice. Although it says... Yeah, this is... It still counts as a fighting card with a value of 0, but it is a free destroy, which might be quite nice. Or both of these cards are pretty good. I'm going to go for the easier one. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to draw 3 cards, hoping to get 2, 1, 0. Come on, give me a 2. Give me a 2. Okay, I am on 0. That is unfortunate. That is still unfortunate. Okay. Do I pay 2 life? Yep, I'm paying 2 life. I'm just paying 2 life. I'm just going to start off getting all these cards out of my deck. I know that means I'm going to get old pretty soon, but I'm going to stick with it. Let's see what happens. Then we draw 2 more cards. Got Exploring the Island or with the Raft to the Wreck. Let's go with Exploring the Island, because I don't have anything good for the Mimicry. So, drawing 2 cards. Weak. 0. Oh, focused. Yes, yes. I got to 1. And so I have beaten the challenge. Finally, I have beaten a challenge. Boom. Oh man, I am excited about that. And Timmy says, Rob says, it's a great example of a solo deck builder or actually some neat deck building stuff in general. Yeah, the card makes nice sounds. And Timmy says, my brain only knows how to push buttons. But I would agree with what Leandro Noir says, that there's a card game to suit any type of brain, 100%. I'm going to leave that up on the screen for a moment for us to bask in. Anyway, so I got that. So I have just beaten my... Alex says losing by just the right amount. Hey, don't stress me out too much, Alex. I'm just wanting to play through it for the first time so I understand it. Anyway, this is going in my deck. I am quite excited about that. This is the first new card I've gotten in my deck. And sometimes deliberately losing. With the raft to the wreck. So do we go for this one or do we go for the wild animals? And, ooh, this is very nice. Equipment plus 2 cards. But remember, this is where it's kind of weird because unlike every other deck building game that I don't know of any other deck building game that does this, each time you go through your deck, you get a bad card. It's like Robinson Crusoe is getting more and more tired and or getting more and more bad cards. And I am going to show you a few of the bad cards just, and then I'll give it to we shuffle. But the bad cards that you might see are, well, losing life, stopping and not drawing anything more, -2, -0, making your highest cards is 0. These are some cards that you will really need to get out. So if your deck is too small, then this is really going to punish you. And hello, Le Adder Noir, it is lovely to see you. And Timmy says, I'd like to try Dungeons and Dragons sometimes. You can always go for it. And yeah, the aging is genius. You can't just continually strip your deck. And so I've got to get some more cards into here, I feel. And so plus 2 cards is good, but then it's also reducing the size of my deck in a way. Whereas maybe this is what I want, what I really, really want. But will I even stand a chance of getting it? Although remember, what it says is optional, so I don't have to do this ability. So I am definitely going for the plus 2 cards. I'm going to draw a card. Come on, 0, 0, boom, boom. And Robinson Crusoe. Good. Okay, good lads, Robinson Crusoe. You are eating. You are getting 2 life. And you get this card. You beat 0. And that's what's going on. And so, yeah. Bones John, I am playing Friday for the first ever time. And what happens here is that this is a deck full of zeros. I think there's still a 1 and a... Yeah, there's still a 2 in here. So there's a good possibility of getting some good card pools now, I want to say. One... How many -1s have I had? 1 -1. How many -1s did I start with in that deck? There's 5 -1s according to this. So that would mean 1, 2, 3, 4 minus. Okay, I'm not going to be. Which one would I like? I would like the food. So let's, if I can get the food. So, yep, a -1. And do I stop here and just lose? Because I'm likely to lose by even more. Or I might get to 2. And yeah, gosh. Do I keep going or do I stop? Do I keep going or do I stop? I'm gonna keep going. Oh. Okay. This is unfortunate. So I need to pay 3 life. And I only get... Do I pay another life just to draw a card? And then I can get trashed at as well. Okay, so now I still need to pay 3 life, but I get rid of 3 cards. So this is making my deck a lot better, but it's also making it a lot smaller, which is going to mean that I need to get rid of these aging cards later on. Let's see how I get on. I might be putting myself into a corner. Further exploring the island. Both of these are identical. Do I want the +1 card or the 1 times double? What does the 1 times double do? 1 times double. Oh, you double one of the... Well, I'm going for the double. Let's go for the double. That sounds like a much better card. Let's draw a card. Come on, give me a... Okay, let's keep drawing. Yep, and do I have a 1 here? Is getting rid of things... Wait a minute, I've already beaten it. Okay, I stop here. I don't go any further. I've already gotten the 2. That's what I needed. And now I stop. I have been exploring the island, and now I've got a nice little card for my deck. Boom. And this might be the last one. Do I go for the Wrath? Okay. +1 life or +1 destroy? Let's go for the life, because feel like I need more food. Oh, let me stop here and take that. And finally, do I go against cannibals or exploring the island? I'm going to go for exploring the island because there's no chance of me beating the cannibals, I don't think. And yep, I lost to that, but do I take another one? Do I draw another card? Because now, what have I got in my deck? I've got 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let me actually work out the median value in my deck just now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got a bit more than half a point of fighting per card. Half a point of fighting per card. So is there any points in me taking another thing? I am actually likely to beat it if I... Oh, I almost forgot. I need to age. And hello, Zihurk-sama. It is lovely to see you. This is a solitaire game. The game is Friday by Friedman Fries. And thank you for sharing that with Adrian Warbutt in case you wanted to see the box. And really enjoying the love going on. And I mean, Timmy, I know you'll have all the late nights and the, what's the word I'm looking for, insomnia, but do what's best for you and never feel like you need to be here, but lots of love. Okay, do I try to beat this in order to get a better card? Or do I just stop? And it's like, yeah. Because statistically, I would need to draw 2 cards to beat this, which might actually be okay. Let me draw my second card. Okay, let me pay 1 life to draw another card. Let's pay 1 life. Oh, I completely forgot about the negative of here. Gosh darn it. Okay, I have beaten it. That's good. I think. I'm not sure. It's a very difficult game for me to work out what's good and what's not. Okay, I am still going to keep going for the easy ones, exploring the island. 2. Maybe I should have gone for the wild animals. Oh, plus what? +2 life. Brilliant. Amazing. And yeah, I beat that. So that's another nice card for my deck. Lovely. Next turn. Do I explore the island and maybe get +1 life? Or do I go for books and go trying to find a raft to direct. And step -1, what does that do? Just for one turn, you can make future things easier. Let me go for the +1 life. That seems like something that I'm going to keep needing to bring in. So this is my life. This is not my life, just to make it clear. I'm allowed to draw 2 cards. Going to go 1. Okay, I'm stopping because I've already beaten it. And Zehark says, this may be a weird question, but if I can get an interested publisher, would it be okay to ask to not print my full name on the box? Yep, 100%. That is totally a reasonable request. They can print whatever you want. I cannot, yeah. If you want to use a pseudonym for all your game design, that's totally fair. And yep, this is exactly what's going on. And yeah, just like books, I don't think it's perfectly fine if some people want to publish under a pseudonym. I think it's important that people are credited in some way, but even that, given the, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, that Funko Pop people, you know, the Prospero Hall, that's the one. Yeah. And yeah, it's all good. And my published name is Grand Overlord Adder of the Meepleverse. Is that actually true? Anyway, so I'm going to stop here because I've already beaten it. I don't need to tire myself out anymore. I do like the this actually feels thematic. Like Robinson Crusoe is getting tired, and then some of these bad cards come in. And Robinson Crusoe's like, okay, which thing do we go for? Do we explore the islands, or do we do some exploring further in? And do I, yeah, go for a weapon, or do I, maybe I go for some exploring further in? Let's try that, even though, okay, so I've got to 0. We draw 3 cards. A 1, so I need another 1. Boom! Yes. And the realization can destroy a card if I want. I will choose to destroy this card. So put that face down, destroy it, and I've still got enough 2. And that gives me the card with the power of 2. Boom, I am improving. Robinson Crusoe is learning new skills. In this game, you're basically, I really like the framing of it. Friday is just annoyed with Robinson Crusoe having come and destroyed a piece. So Friday's like, yeah, you need to get off this island. Fair enough. That Adder Noir. And Rob says, I'm not talented enough, but I thought you were already published in some small ways. But anyway, both of these challenges are identical. Both of them I'm going for the raft to direct. Do I exchange cards, or do I get something that gives me more cards? I like exchange. I like more. I think more is probably the key to winning later challenges. So let's go with this one. Let's flip 1, and I need a 0. Oh, I overshot. Oh well. Yeah, I needed 0, and I've got 4. And finally, this is the first third of the game completed. Either I can do some exploring or some further exploring, 1 or 2. I will go for the one that gives me +1 life. And come on, the 2. 0, -2. Do I stop here? That would be, no, I don't stop. +2 cards. Ooh. So I'll use this. So I've got -2 so far. I need 2. I'm hoping to draw 4. Okay, that gives me +1 life. That's pretty good. And unfortunately, I need to shuffle in a wee aging card. And I'll catch up with the chat after this battle encounter. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to win because I would need to get 4 in one card, which I don't have. Ooh. Wait, so I need to turn this to show that I've already done it. Sort 3 cards. So I can draw 3 cards, look at them, discard 1 and place the remaining back face down. Okay, so can I actually beat this? -2, 0. I need to get 2. Oh, this is me opting. Need to get 2. Oh. Anyway, if I were to get that and I got that, then all I need to get is 1 more. So maybe I keep going, but I'm using a lot of cards and then I'm going to age myself more. But I am getting +1 life from this, so it feels like it's a good thing to get. Okay, let me pop this back down. I will spend 1 life to draw another card. Surprise, surprise, it's +2 cards. And I draw 2 cards. And it is focused and eating, which gives me +2 life. And I lose by 1, which is actually quite handy because I lost by 1, I lose 1 life, and this 1 card goes back out of the game. So yeah, that's leaving my deck in a slightly better place. And now let me catch up with chat before I embark on the second leg of the journey. Feels like that should be there. Okay, so pretty much anyone can design a game. To be successful requires time and effort and sticking with it. It took me a few years to get a decent game together. Yeah, I'm going to very broadly agree with that. As a generalization, sometimes you'll be lucky, sometimes some things will come more easily, but as you get better at it, you'll be able to do things more and more easily. Rob says 10% inspiration, 70% perspiration, 50% maths. Yeah, those numbers seem sus. Like that. Also sounds like you need deodorant with 70% perspiration. You have to. Oh, thank you, Rob. Oh man, I was almost about to get something wrong. Oh man. Oh no. Let me, okay. But I've got up with chat, and thanks for letting me know that I got that wrong, Rob. Let's see where I was. So I had the stupid, thank you for reminding me, because these ones you have to pay 2 life for. That's what this symbol's meant to make you aware of. And I completely forgot that. So I had, all of these ones. Yeah, basically all of these ones were in my hand. So I had a total of 1, 2, 3, -2, and all of these have been used. So I am on 1. So given that I'm on 1, I'm going to take another card. Okay, so now I'm on 2, and I can also double something. So yeah, I've beaten it by quite a bit, and I get this. But I realized that maybe I should have stopped earlier. Maybe I should have stopped when I was losing by 2 to get rid of the stupid card. But hey ho, at least I've got something that gives me food. Now, we're beginning the second leg of our journey. Going back to names on boxes, says Hal. Using the name you want shouldn't be an issue, I think. I don't use my given name for game stuff, and it wasn't an issue. Don't you? I'm trying to remember what it says on Cryptid. I'd be interested to know why. I mean, I'm trying to remember if I actually know your real name. I just know Hal. I can't remember your surname. Ruth. Hal? Ruth? De Veers? I don't know. But yeah. Why? But and so many interlinked decisions in this game, says Rob. Yeah, 100%. Hallie, but if you had Hallie, but that would actually, oh, you know, what is it? Alfred Butts, or yeah, designer of Scrabble. Okay, second leg. That will be handy, says Le Adder Noir. We will see. Okay, so now everything's harder. Do I go to the raft and possibly get something that gives me life, but no power? Or do I go exploring the island and get something that gives me some experience, and quite nice experience at that? I fancy my chances doing some deep exploration. Although, no, I don't know. I don't know what's the right choice, but I'm going with this one. Oh man, that's a waste. Oh well. Do I? I'm going to, yeah. So I beat. Oh no, it's not a waste. It was exactly what I needed, but it's just that I don't get to use the destroy action. So again, do I go for a copy, which could give me 2 food potentially? That would be pretty nice. Or go against some wild animals? Am I willing to take on the wild animals? Do I feel up to it? I am going to go for this. Draw 1, get to 1. Yep, genius. I get a copy. Nice. Okay. The raft to the wreck. Either way, exactly the same challenge. And do I go for something that can destroy cards, or do I go for something that is it up? Yeah, 2 times exchange is up to 2. It says in the rules. So do I go for double exchange or 1 times destroy? 1 times destroy means you can. I don't understand why it says in the manual not all fighting cards are helpful for you. Oh, as in some of the other cards. Okay, yes. I get it. I thought it was saying that this is not helpful for you. Okay. I mean, with the realization, that's going to allow me to potentially get rid of some bad cards, but I think strategy is what I would slightly prefer. I'm really not sure. Let's hopefully flip a 1. Oh, that's no good. If I stop here, then I don't get it, and I don't get to discard this. But at least it's not used for something else. So let's just carry on. Pretty much just use my given name for work. No idea how Rob found it out. Is it HAL 9000? Actually, HAL being an AI explains the awesomeness at deduction puzzles. And destroy means you can get rid of aging cards without losing. Yeah, I just realized that at the same time. It does seem quite a powerful ability, but only if you get the things at the same time, right? I mean, you've got to have the luck. There's definitely lots of luck in this game. Now, both exploring the island. Do I go for +1 life or 1 copy? I think I'm going to ask for the life, for the food. Flip 1, I need a 3. Ooh, I've already beaten it. Double can double itself. Double the fighting value of one of the other drawn fighting cards. So double cannot double itself, apparently. Okay. Whoops. So I need to draw a 1. Okay. So I've got 6 here because that's 2, and this is double to a 4, so I've more than beaten it. And I get some life in future turns when I get this card. Do I explore the island further, or do I go out to the wreck? Do I put one below the pile, or do I destroy a card? I mean, this one's clearly a better card. It's actually got a power of 2. I think I'm going to go for this one, which means I need to get to 5 with 3 cards. Can I do it? 1, 2, +1 life. Boom. 2. That's unfortunate. Do I... Yeah, I'm going to draw another one. 2, 3. Oh, I think I was actually meant to put that on the right. I'm not sure how much it matters whether you put it on the right or the left. But I'm on 3, and my target is 5. Robinson Crusoe is going to exert himself. All these cards are going to go in the middle. There's a new aging card in there. Robinson Crusoe is getting tired. Okay. 3. Can I get a 2? Yeah, I need a 2. Or a really handy ability. 1 times copy. Oh. That gives me a life. I'm going to spend that life straight away to get another card. Weapon. Cool. That gives me a 2, which is 3, 4, 5. Yep. I feel good about getting this realization card. This realization will allow me to get rid of those aging cards in the future and help me stay young and supple. So next, exploring the island or facing off against some wild animals. And facing off against some wild animals, there is more reward. What? Here, oof. Deception, putting 1 below the pile, that could be nice. I don't know. Are both nice cards. I wish I had taken proper stock of what was in my deck and double-checked the mean value of my cards before I flipped it over. I'll try and remember to do that. And thank you, Ladder Noir. I appreciate that. Hey. I feel the validation of my peers. Yay. So, wild animals. Do I have enough for it? I do not know. But I'm going to take the risk. 7, that means that I need an average of nearly 2 per card. Okay, food. That's a nice start. 2. Oof. Distracted. I think all of these are the wrong way up. Food. Okay, so I get another life. That's handy. And finally, stupid. Okay, so I am on -2. I needed 7. What was I thinking? Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the difference is 9. And that's a big difference. Wow. 9. Am I going... If I paid 9, I could get rid of these 2 plus another 5. I feel like I might as well see if I can get another bad card. Let's hope for a 0. Focus, okay. By spending a life and getting at least 1, I'm essentially not losing anything because I'm spending a life to get the card, but I'm not spending a life because I've lost so much. So let's keep spending life. Plus 2 life. Okay, so that gives me 2 life back. No, although when I'm spending the life to get the card, it does bring me closer to my inevitable destruction and aging. Oh, so maybe I should just give up and be like, okay, you know what? 7, my 1, 1, 2, -1, so 8. So yeah, maybe I just pay 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Robinson Crusoe is on their last legs. Robinson Crusoe really isn't feeling very good. Just lost 8 life. But because of losing 8 life, Robinson Crusoe is allowed to lose 8 value of these cards. That feels like it was really badly done. But definitely losing these 4. I could lose others if I want. But all of these seem like good cards that I want in my deck. I mean, if I were to get rid of something, it would be this one, which does give me +1 life, but it gives me a 0 because I'm getting towards the point where I've got to fight the pirates. So yeah, I think I might get rid of this. I'm not sure. I'm going to get rid of that food. Okay. Phew, that was quite, yeah, again, ouch. Robinson had a very bad day. And now we've got to face off either against some cannibals or some wild animals again. Well, I don't fancy the chances against the cannibals. Let's go for the wild animals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eesh. Okay, so this is the new aging card. My highest card is going to be worth 0. This is another really bad day. I'm going to take the life from the food. That's nice. Repeat allows me to double something, so I would double that, but it really doesn't matter because it's 4 either way. And let me double check. With that highest card equals 0, is that before or after the doubling? Like if I've got, let's say I had a second 2. If I had a second 2, would I be able to double one of them, or would that be the one to be removed? That's what I want to know. I'm going to try and... when checking the results of the fight. Okay, So yes, it's when checking the results for the fight. So it's the last thing you do. Oh, this is quite a tricky situation. 7 minus 1 is 6. So that would bring Robinson Crusoe down to 2 life. And yeah, Robinson would get rid of these. Let's try drawing one more card. So I spent 1 for that and then got 1. Let's draw 1 more card. So I spent 1 on that. Okay, so now I'm losing 2 less life, 2 fewer lives. That's good. And 4. So I'm getting rid of this one and this one. So yeah, maybe I want to stop here because I'm losing by 4 and I'm getting rid of free value of things. Yeah. Unless this is a 1. You know, would that actually be? No, actually I'm stopping here. Oh no, wait. So I get rid of this 2. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. So I lose by 4. Yep. That's how it works. So highest card equals 0. So I ignored that. Right. But it's 1, 2, 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. Robinson Crusoe loses 4 life. Ah, poor Robinson Crusoe. Robinson's going to get rid of that one, and maybe even that one, even though it seems like I shouldn't get rid of the food, but I'm going to do it anyway because I need to prepare myself for the pirates. I need to get stronger. I can't just be eating all the time. I need to be stronger. Oh my gosh, it's cannibals or wild animals again. Okay. Realization. Weak. Ooh, repeat. This is good. This is enough to beat it. Do I stop? Oh, no, wait. I've only got 4. I need 7. Ooh, nice. Okay, and vision allows me to sort 3 cards. So let me actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got slightly more than 1 point per card right now in my deck. So just over 1 point per card. And I did that because I am about to do the vision of sorting 3 cards. And I discard 1, I believe. Sort 3 cards. Yep. Discard up to 1 and put the others face down in any order. So 3 cards. 7. Do I want this one? Yep, this seems like a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I've already got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I can double something. 5, 6, 7. I've already got 7. So, yeah, I'm going to have a 0, 2, 0 with the ability to draw more cards. I'm going to leave them all on the top. So there. 1 times destroy, flips that one over, and at the end gets rid of it. The double something else, that's 4, 7, and 7. I'm really chuffed with that. Finally, something works out nicely. Robinson stumbling around a jungle getting savaged by tigers. Yeah, exactly. It's hard times for Robinson Crusoe. Okay, now Robinson's got an easy choice. Will Robinson go for the go battling with the raft to the wreck, or will Robinson further explore the island? I know that I can win this if I use the +2 cards because I know it's a 0 draw 2, and I know that with 3 cards I would get 2, and then I would be able to draw up to 4 more if I want. The draw 2, does it up to 2? Yep, it's up to 2. I need to gear myself up for the pirates, I feel. That's what it's all about. So, this feels like... I feel I need to take the risk. I don't know. Because this is the timer for my preparation for the pirates. So, let's go with 3 cards. So, I've got the 2, we can draw 4. And first, I'm going to draw 2 cards. Let's see. Will I get free value from this? 2. Oh my gosh. So I can double a thing, so that's 4 and 5 and 6. So I have already beaten this. Boom. That is nice. I am glad that I was brave enough to explore the island. Yeah, don't bother going out to the wreck anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so yeah, boom. Not going to draw anymore. And that goes into Robinson's experience pile. Yeah. So the final thing of the yellow step. Do we explore the island? Yep. Weapon exchange. Can exchange itself? Can exchange itself of the other drawn cards? It would be nice if the word other were bolded just to clarify. And I might have to plug in my computer just to make sure it doesn't go off. Just give me a moment. There we go. Yeah. Exploring the island with 2 cards. Can I get to 3? Not now, I can't. Let me try and pay 1 to get another one. Ooh, that's nice. 2 life. Sorry, that's meant to go on the right. And let me... How much am I losing by? I'm losing by 1. That's not useful to me because I can already destroy things, so I'm going to pay 1 to get another card. Okay, I drew a 1, which also gives me 1 life. Great. And now I'm on 1, 2, 3. And 1 times destroy is obviously going to make this into a 0 and get rid of that. And boom. I now have a weapon. Or rather, Robinson Crusoe has a weapon, I should say. Oh my gosh. And now we're really... Yeah, exactly. Danger, Will Robinson. And Rob says, yeah, it's hard to beat the pirates if you haven't got a good load of those powerful cards. It does occur to me that the better you are at this game, the shorter it is in a way. Because if you get... Well, not necessarily the better you are, but the more cards you're getting out of here, the shorter it is. So each of the 3 rounds is going to be increasingly shorter. Reminds me of Bonanza, in a way. Just in that very small aspect. And so now... Boom. Danger, danger. High voltage. I've got to get 6 in 2 cards, which I know is impossible, or 3 in 1 card, which I also know is impossible. But at least 3, I'm more likely to be able to get it. But we need to... 2 times exchange is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. Okay, we need a 3. Food, 1 life. Okay, so I'll pay that one. Okay, I need a 2. Mimicry. Copy something. I'm going to pay another life. Yep. I've got to. Okay, I've got my 2. And I'm going to use this copy to get myself another life from that. Because 1 times copy can do anything that any of the other cards had. And I had 1, 2, 3, which is what I needed. And now this card comes into my deck, and in future it will allow me to strategize and to get rid of certain cards if I wish. We can explore the island and we need a 6, or we can go with the raft to the wreck. Oh my gosh. Do I do the mimic? Do I go aim for 6? Because what's going to happen with the pirates? I'm needing to aim for 16 and 25. 25 with how many cards? 25 with 7 cards. That's a lot. That's like 4 per card. Although I'm probably going to have to draw my entire deck pretty much. Let me do this one because this is actually something that will help me against the pirates. I feel like I need to be thinking ahead. Oh, -2. Gosh darn it. I might die. Food. 2. I'm going to give myself the 1 life. Okay, so currently I'm on 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I were to stop now, I would lose the game instantly because I would have to lose 6 life, and I've only got 5 life. And the Adronar says I was rubbish, and it resulted in pretty short games. And Crayon's MCR, yep, that is true. I do not have much stuff. Maybe I should have gone with the raft to direct. Maybe I should have. Maybe it was a bad choice, but I've stuck with this. But yeah, so right now, what's the situation? I am going to lose 6 life right now. I have to pay a life to draw something. There's no other choice about it. Let's see what happens. 1. I'm now going to have to lose 5 life, which doesn't help. So let's see what happens if I draw another one. Yep, I'm going to have to keep drawing. Let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 19, 21, 22 out of 16, 17, 18. 18. So 22 divided by 18. So I've got still a wee bit more than 1. 4. So about 1 1/4 minus whatever this is. Okay. You still would have drawn those cards though, yep. Yeah, that's true. But with the raft to the wreck, I could have lost some life. Okay. Knowing that my deck quality is about 1 1/4 per thing, I mean, I've got no other choice. I'm just hoping for a 2. But I do get +1 life because at least this is food. Okay, so what am I on? 1, 2, 3. I could stop now, lose 3, and get rid of that, but I'm not gonna. Two. Ooh. So 4. So I could stop now, lose 2 life. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I would lose 1 life. But 1 life is not enough to get rid of stupid. So do I... Yeah, I'm going to try and get 1 more card. 1 times copy. Okay, 1 times copy. I guess I'll be getting some life with this later on. So let me use my last life to get 1 last card. Oh. Scared. I forgot this was in the deck. Highest card equals 0. Yep. I mean, I can copy it, I can bring it back, but yeah, that is the end of Robinson's adventure, because at this point, highest card equals 0, which gets rid of that, and it's 1, 2, 3, 3. So I'm down to -2, and this is that. This game is called, I've got the wee banner, but yeah, Friday by Friedman Fries. And that's the end of the game. If I had a bottom of stack or exchange or a destroyed, then that'd have been fine. Yep, that is true. If any of those cards had come out. Wait a minute. Did I just... Oh, I could have drawn one more. Yeah, I could have survived at least one more turn. I could have survived at least one more turn because I had the 1 life from here, and then I got rid of the 1 life. I mean, could I have a takesy backsy? Because I was on the 1 life, then if I were to do a takesy backsy, and hello, Xate, it is lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me. And I'm playing this game, which is Friday by Friedman Fries. This is the first time that I've played it, and I'm considering doing a takesy backsy because I realised that I did actually have 1 life, and I should have spent 1 life on this 1 card. So I am probably going to lose on my next turn anyway, but I just want to see what will happen. I mean, let's say I've officially lost, for sure. I can officially lost. And let me actually exclamation mark state. There we go. So I had, yeah, the mimicry allowed me to get the food. All of the, I'm not cheating. I'm doing a takesy backsy. Oh, you peeps are so harsh. It's completely different. Okay, so all of these cards have been used except for the destroy. And then at what point does the destroy work? Yeah, the abilities are cancelled for the actual fight. So with the destroyed, I can get rid of the scared, which gets rid of my highest card. Scared seems like the worst thing here. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minus 2 would be 6. At which point, if I had done that, that would go out of the game, and I would actually get this. So, you know, we can say that officially I lost, but I redid it. It's a takesy backsy. It's allowed. Don't quit hassling me. I'm probably going to lose anyway. I'm on 0 life. I mean, okay, so I've got to go for the wreck because I'm going to lose to the cannibals, clearly. Get wreck. And I beat that very easily. With the wreck or wild animals, do I think that I could get 11? Do I think that I could get 3 and 1? Do I think I could get 11 and 4? I think there's actually more chance of this, given that I can draw extra cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Food, +1 life, boom. Vision, sort 3 cards. I can do that later. And I'm on 3. 2 times exchange. Okay, this is a good start. I'm genius too, so I've got 5 to start off with. Let me do the sort. 1, 2, 3, and okay, equipment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose, aren't I? Yeah, I'm definitely going to lose. I mean, these are all pretty gosh darn good. I spend that, get the equipment, spend that to draw 2 cards, and I exchange. Oh, can I exchange things that I've already used? Can I exchange things that I have already used? Yes. Let me go with strategy, double exchange. Double exchange. So I will get rid of. Actually, don't do that double exchange. Do the Oh, oh. Let's do the single exchange and get rid of the 0, and I get a 3. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Now, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh, managed to beat the wild animals. Just. Whew. And come for the songs, stay for the retcons. Hello, Yoda. It is lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. I am playing Friday, and I'm probably going to lose on my next turn because I have absolutely no life. And yeah, lunchtime for the rest of the day, mostly in meetings. Oh, lots of love. So let's see these final 2 cards, which will probably destroy me. Do I go for the wild animals again, or I really don't? And how many turns do I get? I get 2 more turns before I need to face the pirates. I think I need to go for the wild animals if I'm going to stand any chance of. I'm probably going to lose this game, but if I have any chance of winning at all, I have to go for the wild animals. 4. Eating, +2 life. That's a good start. Focused. Okay, 1, that's an average start. Repeat, double, that's a decent start. Equipment, +2 cards. Okay. So I'm on 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 22, 24, 26. But I've got to -2. 26 out of 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So yeah, it's still about 1.25 points per card. I've not really improved my deck this time. That's not great. And I have to put in 1 without looking at it. Oh, oops. Okay. Go large or go home, says Rob. Needs that free strength card. Okay, so I can double something. I can draw 2 cards. A 0, hungry, lose 1 life, and stupid. Yeah, well, I'm not winning, am I? I might as well draw 1 last card, see what happens. 1 times copy. What do I do for my copy? I guess I draw some cards and see what I get. +2 life. Okay. So with my life, I can now draw some more cards. Let's see what I'm currently on. So I need 11. And I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. I'm on 5. I can double something. So if I were to get to 3, then I would win. Oh my gosh! Did he see that? Did he see that? You see? Look, it's a 3. Okay. And remember, the points value is only part of the story with all the special abilities, says Rob. I'm glad that Friday is more useful in Robinson Crusoe. What do you mean? Friday is incredibly useful in this game. This game, I Am Friday, if I weren't doing anything, Robinson would just be making random moves. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Okay, so I've doubled and I've got the 6 and I've got 5, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I can exchange things so I can get rid of the stupid. Okay, so do I have enough now? So this would... I've used that to exchange. I've used the double to double this. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've got 12, which is just enough to beat the wild animals, which means that I get a vision worth 3. Phew. Oh my gosh, that was exhausting. That was very close. I don't think we're going to beat the pirates at the end, but we will see. We will see. Wild animals or cannibals? I'm going for the wild animals because, yeah, wild animals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm starting off with 4, and I've got to copy, and I've got +2 cards. This seems like a solid start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've got 2 cards. I've got to double. 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 out of 11. I've got 8 out of 11. Oh, that's 2 cards I've already used. So if I were to use the double, then do I use the mimicry? I use the mimicry to get another 2 cards. I'm hoping I don't get my negative. Okay, do I stop here? I stop here because I have got... Yep, I should stop here. I really should stop. Oh no, wait, I've got to destroy. I can get a bad card. I actually want a bad card. Okay, I've got 2 destroys. So seeing that I've got the ability to destroy things, now I exchange things. So I get rid of these. I exchange cards. And I bring 2 and I... Come on, give me some bad cards. Oh man, I wanted the bad cards. I wanted the bad cards to be able to destroy them. That's sad. That's genuinely sad. I'm disappointed. Plus life. Yeah. Oh, I was... There's 5 cards left. Do I spend life wanting... Okay, so I've got 3 destroys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could have actually gone for the cannibals, but hey ho. Hindsight is 2020. Do I take another card, hoping to get the bad card in order that I can destroy it? Because I've got so many destroys and I'm not going to get more destroys again. I think I am. Focused. No, give me a bad card. Give me a bad card. Come on. Weapon. Oh no. Oh, okay. So I've spent all my life and I know that my bad cards are in this final 3. And, yep. I was really wanting that. Oh, that's disappointing. So there's a special rule when there's only 1 card in the deck, you can either go for it or not go for it. And I am definitely going to lose this one because I know I've got some terrible cards here. So I'm not going to go for it. And now I try and beat the pirates, and I'm probably going to lose, but we will see. We will see what happens. Wait a minute. Well, were my bad... Had I already drawn my bad cards? Oh my gosh. Was I being... I was being an idiot. I didn't even have any bad cards in my deck. I had the hungry and stupid already, and I should have checked the discard pile. I was wasting all those life points for nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I've got to get 25 with 7 cards. Am I going to be able to do it? I have no life at all. I might get to life. Yep, I've got the exchanges, so the exchanges can help me bring about new cards. That seems pretty good. Focused seems pretty bad. Says the Adder Noir. 1 strength with no ability. Meh. It was... I can't remember which... I did actually see the bottom of the deck. That's one of the starting cards. I shouldn't have looked at the bottom, but so this is one of the starting cards, the focused, okay. So that's the whole point. As you go through the game, more and more of them will become better and better. Yeah, exactly, it's the starting ability. Still feels off to play Friday on a Monday. Okay, so this is my deck. I get at least 4 more cards if I wish. Realization. I can destroy a thing. Okay, that could be useful. How many cards are in here? 3. So these are the really, really bad cards. Focused. Why is this one here? Realization. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And okay, so the name applies to the ability, not to the thing. Although strategy is 1 times and 2 times exchange. Yeah, I don't know why there's... Yeah, it feels a bit weird to me, strategy being 2 different things. Like, strategy just means you're exchanging things. But, yeah. Genius. Okay. This is my starting hand. Let's try and work this out. Is there any chance at all of getting 25? So we can ignore the bottom. That's not been relevant for ages. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could have a look at cards. I could destroy something. That's not very useful right now. I could exchange the 0. I think I'm going to start off with sorting 3 cards. Sorting 3 cards. Okay, so I've got a 3 and exchange. Well, I could the 3 and a +1 card. This is very strong experience. Gives me +1 card, and would give me that, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I can't see a way to do much here. I could exchange that. I could exchange maybe the 1s, trying to get... I could exchange the 1s, yeah. Trying to get me... and... Oh, could have focused it last turn to fin the deck. Yeah, I could have. Hindsight is 2020. That is a good point. I probably should have done that. Yeah. 100%. I should have been getting rid of the 1s, yeah. What did Robinson Crusoe say when he found a native on the island? Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. You know what? I think I'm just going to start having to exchange all the 1s. That is what I am going to have to do. But I'm going to keep this destroy card just in case a bad one comes up. So it doesn't really matter too much which order I do this in, I don't think. But I shouldn't have done the sort-free cards. I should have done the 2 times exchange and gotten rid of these two. And I'll put them to the side and taken these two. And then 1 times exchange. And gotten rid of... Wait, no. Do the 2 times exchange. Yeah, 1 times exchange to get rid of this card. To bring this one. And then draw a card with the +1 card. And now, okay, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need 25. I'm not going to do it. 2 times exchange. Maybe do I use 2 times? I should have used that one on that one, maybe. Oh wait, I could use the 1 times copy to do the 1 times exchange with this one, maybe. Or do I go for here? Because if I think I've lost either way. Oh, +2 cards. That's handy. +1 life and 1 times copy. Okay, so I've got +1 life, so that allows me to maybe get another card if I want. So 1 times copy. Let's exchange 2 cards, or should I just draw 2 cards? Yeah, let's draw 2 cards. Oof, stupid and realization. Okay, so realization will destroy the stupid, and that's going to go out in a wee moment. But now I can't do anything else that's actually useful. And that is the end of the game. I managed to get to the pirate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19. Oh, wait a minute. I can still draw 1 more card. I can still draw -1 life. And then I die. Okay, I was 6 away from beating the pirate. That is the end of the game. That is the end. Oh my gosh, that was tough. And hello, Runa. It is lovely to see you. And I hope you're generally well. And so, yeah, my gosh, that was a thing. Yeah. Yeah, am I keen to play it again? Yeah, I would be up for playing it again. And let me catch up with the chat. I've got some jokes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is it chaotic? I guess it is kind of chaotic. I feel like Freedom and Freeze's style is quite chaotic. When you look at Flea, like the amount of text, it's like with the pirates, there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special abilities, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that don't have special. But there's a lot of variation, and I'm just actually curious if they're all okay. So So on average, each additional card needs to give you 5 by the end. Wow, that is extreme. I wonder what the easiest pirates would have been. Fight against all remaining hazard cards. Oh, only half of the fighting cards count. Each drawn fighting card costs +1. Oh yeah, so they... Okay, so this is going to be really good if you are drawing lots of cards, but it's really, really hard. +2 hazard cards for each aging card. Huh. Okay, so at this point I'd be like, okay, 14, this would actually have been an easy one. This would have been the easiest, I think. Anyway, that's all the pirates. There's definitely a nice sense of escalation with these multi-purpose cards, with having the 3 different types of difficulty settings. That's a nice system, with comparing the different difficulty settings to what card you might actually stand to win. There's definitely a lot to think about. I'm not sure I would be able to win on my next game or the game after that. I know there's 4 different difficulty settings according to the instructions, and Friedman Fries, or whoever wrote them, was keen to put out level 4 is the real game. And so if you're not playing at level 4, then apparently you're not playing the real game. But yeah, that was actually almost exhausting. And at least I didn't. So yeah, if you go through the deck too quickly, then you'll start getting these really, really hard ones. It makes a lot of. And what did I not go with? Okay, at the start, I never actually faced off against any cannibals. And I never, I think later on I was skipping the easier ones. Maybe I needed to take a few more risks earlier on, because it's not just about survival, it's about building yourself up to be strong enough to beat the pirates at the end. There's definitely a lot to think about, and my mind is still kind of spinning of, okay, what could I have done differently? What could I have done better? I'm definitely going to play it again, at least a couple times. Yeah, but man, wow. That's narrowly beating the first pirates. Yeah, there's two pirates. You need to beat 2 pirates in order to officially beat the game. And Yoda, you have beaten the game 2 times. Well, assuming you've played the game 3 times, that's incredibly impressive. But assuming you've played it 200 times, that's less impressive. But I'm assuming that the true number is somewhere in between. Oh, there we go. Out of 15 attempts. Thanks for asking the pertinent questions, Runa. Okay, so I've only beaten it on easy and 20 plus times. I love the system that allows you to have a deck builder with very little setup. No having to construct a deck market or resort all the cards at the end of the game. Yeah, I had heard many good things about this game. Someone was selling it on, I can't remember how much for. It was like a tenner or something. Wait a minute, why do I have another bag? What's the point of this other bag? Can it hold cards? Do I want cards in this bonus bag? Maybe it's just a free baggie. I don't know. Just make sure they're all separate. But instructions were first impressions. Instructions are still annoying. There's a couple of bits that aren't completely clear. The diagram is actually wrong. Because you've got to put these things face down and it's face up. There's still German words in the English instructions. That's really not good. But in terms of the game, pretty gosh darn good. I mean, yeah, it feels like I'm just thinking about Friedman Fries stuff, because generally it goes out of print, doesn't it? Like, you've got all the fast forward stuff, the 504. Other than Power Grids, I mean, Friedman Fries's stuff is just. Let's call Friedman Fries a prolific person. Yeah, that's the word I'm going to go for. A prolific designer. And so it feels like, yeah, and I do definitely want to check out Fortune, which I think there's only been one more fast forward game after the first year. But yeah, Friedman Fries, just so inventive, so marvelous coming up. Yeah, I think, yeah, good work. I really enjoyed it. And maybe you might enjoy it, maybe you might not. But that is pretty much the end. I see it's coming up to 12 o'clock. Unless anybody wants me to do a task or something, I am going to just recap and wrap up. I have Fast Sloths. Not sure I played that one. But yeah, what's the word? So like, yeah, when Scott McCloud's talking about, like, I've been having reread the book where Scott McCloud's talking all about, some people are all about the story and the narrative and what the medium brings about. I think it's narrativists and formalists, I think, is the words that Scott McCloud uses. And formalist is someone who's more about how is the medium itself being shaped. And I think Friedman Fries is very much a formalist. I mean, Friedman Fries is with the 504 experiment, with, you know, fabled fruit, playing with the nature of what a game can be. And yeah, very much innovating in this way. But then you've got something like Wingspan, which I think Elizabeth Hargrave is very much a narrativist, the thing that's not a formalist, where Hargrave, to my mind, is someone who's very much using the established mechanisms, but refining them, bringing them in a new way to tell a new story, to kind of focus on the outcome, on the experience, on like this. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm struggling to find the two words that identify, but hopefully you know what I mean. Anyway, I feel like I should probably just, if people fancy playing a quick bit of Jackbox Party Pack, if we get two people that are up for a quick game, I would be up for trying one of the games that I've not played yet, which is which one? Because Monster Seeks Monster or Painting the City or something else. Okay, cool. Runa's up for it. Awesome. And I'm glad that my witterings were making some vague sense. Let me stop the screen. Let me get rid of my mobile phone camera. Exit. Okay. Great. And spin that round. And Jackbox Party Pack. Well, bye, Rob. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day as well. I hope that you have the most wonderful day, but that's like almost saying, oh, I hope that this day is better than the future days, which I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's just leave it at that. Maybe that's why Friedman's games don't generally stick around. He comes up with an interesting idea which is then formed into a more streamlined experience by other designers. And got all the packs or just the one? Just the one. I've got number 4. I have really enjoyed Fibbage. I like the one where it's talking a wee bit about friends. So the ones that we've not played Civic Doodle or Monster Seeking Monster. If anyone has any preferences on those two, then let me know. Whoops. Civic Doodle. Creating murals. Who can make the best additions to beautify the city? Or Monster Seeking Monster. Yeah. Fibbage is amazing. I 100% agree. I do want to try one of the new ones. We can try one new one and end Fibbage. Lots of love, Adder Noir. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate that. I keep hearing, this is the thing, I keep hearing this, would you be up for playing, which one would you be willing to play? That's what okay, are you up for playing this? That's just where my cursor was. Monster Seeking Monster is a sort of dating for monsters. Very weird. And apparently it's fun if you have the full count. Let me go to Twitch, and I've heard what you've said, Yoda. I know you've got 30 minutes, and I appreciate you warning me. Let me change the title to Monster Seeking Monster. Jackbox Party Packs. Okay. You know, I really should have put in board games rather than talk shows. Okay, so exit, Civic Doodle. Oh my gosh, it's taking time to reload, and I will make sure to extend the thing because of what you've... There is the option to extend the thing. What were you trying to do, Yoda? Yeah, for if anyone's wondering, Yoda basically needed me to let's do that just in case someone pops in. And I typed the secrets in chats that had to be removed, and the only way that I could work out how to remove it is to time Yoda out. MIVT. So everyone go to the place and jackbox.tv and type in room code MIVT. So hopefully we've got Runa and Yoda jumping in. Hello. Okay, cool. So we need to... Okay, so I'm drawing with a touchpad. This is not going to go... Oh, there's only one color. Oh, man. I'm getting distracted by this drawing. Yeah, I'm just trying to thicken up these lines and... There. And we've got Bez, we've got Nederlander Nick, and we've got RE. So I guess that's Runa and that's Yoda. Let's click that everyone's in.
Welcome to Doodle Valley, where everyone knows your name. as long as it's one of 12 approved names. Thank you all for volunteering or being unwillingly enlisted to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, there's still time to join the audience and help the cause. The mayor wants to turn all of the boring, blank walls in the town into wholesome community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Gretchen.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this mural is already in progress. Mrs. Palmer's boy Leroy started drawing this, but he got distracted by a weird dog before he could finish.
You gotta follow through, kids.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, volunteers, ready, still ready, and ready. Let me go.
Okay, so everyone's got to draw something.
Artist's work. The rest of you can express your feelings about each drawing with the buttons on your device.
One of them is blue.
Okay, so you can click to change the thickness. Whoops.
Time's running out. Finish up quick. Two very strong candidates. It's up to the voters to pick a winner.
So vote already.
Ooh, what happened to you, Eleanor?
Rack up those votes. The polls are closed.
Not so fast, Mary Beth. Each match, I'll choose a different emoticon, and I give out a bonus to the drawing that earned the most.
Okay, so each time it's just two people who vote. Only two people vote each time? Okay. Oh, wait.
Now you two get to add.
Oh, yes.
Let's keep this.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, two people draw each time.
Go.
Okay, so I'm seeing people adding some things, coloring in bits, and I'm meant to talk about which one's more confusing. Ooh. That's some pretty stuff going on the left. Oh, what just happened? Can you undo in this game?
Vote away. Here we go. I love it. Now how about you two give it a shot? Go.
I wish I had a mouse or something. It would be easier if I did. But, hey-ho.
Time to vote. I love this part.
Yeah, I feel like Runa's was definitely a lot more interesting there. Nice work, Runa.
Oh no, a tie.
Wait a minute.
Trade for this?
Now, Rosemary. As mayor, I get to break all the time. How about I get this one?
It's magnificent. I couldn't imagine mention adding anything else. Now it needs a good title. Suggest one on your device now.
Oh, nice. One of those pen.
Pick your favorite and vote.
Symmetry. Into the void. Colored flux capacitor.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. Time to reveal your finished work of art. I wonder if we should have started with a smaller surface.
Yep, it's all there.
Okay, what part of town should we improve next?
Okay, so that's the end of round 1, and I guess there's going to be like 2 or probably 3 or 4
Ready
rounds.
for community fun. Go.
Oh man.
Time's running out. Hurry up and finish. Vote away. Let's count those votes.
Hey!
A tie, huh? I picked this one.
And hello, I am bad art. Oh wait, I had the wrong thing.
Next up.
But yeah, Jackbox Party Pack 4. If people are up for doing another one, I know that someone has to head off after this, but yeah, I would be up for doing a bit of fibbage about you after this one. I can just keep. I'm just totally playing these for the first time ever, and I should probably put that into the thing. Oh, this is a hard one. I like the cake, I like the ice cream, but I think the eyebrows make it for me.
Up next. Go.
Okay, what can we do to make this good?
It's voting time.
Yeah, not much was.
Moment of truth.
So, do you prefer the hair or the eyelashes? It's the luscious hair. You even got my image, says I am bad art. It's not as good as your drawing though.
Which one is it gonna be? Let's
Harry
vote.
Styles, Harry Cake Eater, or Monster's First Birthday? I know which one's my favourite. Oh yeah. By the way, if you want, I am Bad Arts. If you want to join in, go to
Hey,
twitchbox
take it all in.
jackbox.tv
I am just
and
now
it's room
realizing we should inform the
MIVT.
locals about this.
That's beautiful.
Yay, I scored something.
What's next on the agenda, sir?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Mrs. Vanderstein.
It's not. Wait, what is it?
Your art has moved me to commission you to do a portrait. One that'll hang in the town hall.
Everybody brace yourselves, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want
Ooh.
to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. And just flip through the old Jewel Valley phone book. Here we go. That's who you're gonna draw.
Sir? I've got no clue who that is.
You remember. They're the second cousin, twice removed, and then put back once more.
He gets like this sometimes. Let's just start by drawing some eyes. Doesn't matter what they look like.
Taylor, the once was the plant made the cow sweat.
Ooh. Ba 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 ba.
Can I be honest? I love them all. But let's vote anyway.
Yeah, I think it was just a random
And
thing.
in the audience.
Another time, I'm gonna pick this one.
Oh, just the eyes. Okay, now it's the nose. And lots of love. Bye, Alex.
Okay, votes. Toss those audience votes in. Now, let's do the mouth.
So I guess this is the final round, and yeah, this is a wee bit finicky with all the.
And vote.
Yeah, I like the blue lips myself.
Plus the audience.
Yeah, I felt like those blue lips were a strong choice there.
Finally, finish off this drawing with anything you want. And I mean anything.
Do boo 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 boo. Boo 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 doo boo doo doo doo. So have you? So yeah, I am bad art. Did you come in specifically for the civic um civic doodle,
Last vote.
or
Let's
just
cherish
Chatbox in
this.
general? Interesting. We all went for a very similar color. For me, it could go either way. Hey, someone voted for me.
Time for the reveal. Remember, you all did this together.
Elfrida Mulberry.
Looking at a photograph.
You all did our town proud. But let's see who did it the proudest.
So congratulations to Netherlander Yoda, also known as Dutch Yoda in chat. Yeah, so Liquor Yoda. I know that I enjoy it. I could see how you might yeah, I think that's if I had some. I don't know. I felt kind of frustrated by the drawing. I don't know if I would be. If people were really wanting to play that again, then I would totally go for that. But I think for me, I would. Fibbage is really the one game of these where I'm like, yeah, that's something I'm going to happily play again. Yeah, for sure. If I had a stylus, I could imagine it being a lot more fun, or a touchpad or something. I thought you did have a pad. I'm confused now. So, Runa and Yoda, you've got about 5 minutes. Are you up for a couple of. Oh, you're working on your phone. Okay. Ah. Wow, if you're working on your phone, I'm actually quite impressed because the touchpad I've got on my laptop is probably bigger than a phone. Well, lots of love, Yoda. And so, yes, I am bad art. Would you be up for a quick round of fibbage about us before we finish up? Oh, you've got a stylus. Okay, so you've got a stylus to kind of do the right thing on your phone. I get it. Okay. So Yeah, I am Bad Arts. Well, welcome to the thing. I'm just going to change the title. A round of fibbage before finishing up. You bought it for this? Oh wow. You bought it. You bought your stylus for Civic Doodle. Wow, that's his dedication. UKNT. So go to the Jackbox TV and enter the code UKNT. And we've got myself, we've got I Am Bad Art, and we Runa in a wee bit. I got the first 6 party packs. Oh wow. I basically just got this because of yeah, it was parts of some big humble bundle, and I only downloaded it last Thursday.
I'm Cookie, and you're playing Enough About You, the game that made our playtesters say, it's kind of close to fibbage. Maybe it should just be a new mode? 3 players. You know, comedy comes in threes, like the Stooges, the Marx Brothers. That's pretty much it. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. The audience gets to throw extra lies into the mix and guess the truth along with players. Let's play.
I will have a look at that, Runa. Thank
Here's
you.
how it works. You're about to see a question on your device. Answer truthfully. In a sec, you'll get your chance to lie about your fellow players. You get 500 points for everyone you fool with your lies, 1,000 for finding the truth, and if the question's about you, you get a reputation bonus for every player who gets the answer right. Ready? Well, I am.
No, it's not free, by the way. So yeah, it's now a tenner, which is a wee bit too much for me to splash out. Oh man, I can't think of. My mind's gone blank. Oof, gosh darn it. It's asking. Okay.
Okay, here's your first question. The first big concert this player ever went to was blank. Answer your lies now. Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Iron Maiden, Trombones, or Apple Pop? Wow. I've only heard of one of those bands.
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
Fair enough. Is that a real band? I've never heard of Apple Pop. What's that all about? Yeah, well, it shows there's lots of bands out there with weird names.
All right, here it is. This player would never get anything done without blank. Write your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what?
Coffee. Was it coffee? Ooh, interesting. We fooled. We fooled each other.
Well, there it is.
So what is your thing in your hands? Do you mean a phone? Wait, are you talking about a phone? Is that what you're talking about?
And the question is,
Oh,
this
that's a fair
player's
point.
worst job was blank. Okay, enter your lies.
Maybe a stylus. What do you think my worst job was? Or what do you think other
Okay,
people
which
would
one
think
is
my
the
worst job
truth?
was?
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Nice work, Runa. Ooh, good work, Runa. Managed to discover the truth. What's up?
Time
Are you all
for the
good?
final round. Everyone writes one truth and one lie about themselves. Anything you can think of. Make those lies convincing because you get points for everyone you fool and for guessing other players' truths. Get to it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I am Bad Arts. If you like drawing cats, then feel free to join the Discord and share a photo of your cats that you've drawn. Speaking of which, I should probably get in on that and put in my cats into the Discord. Where's my...
Your time's half gone. If you're still working on that truth, you might want to move
Oh
on
no,
to
your
lie.
cats don't have to be that good. I understand it's Bad Art. I know you said that, but like, we've got no standards here. Like, I'll show you the cat stats. Like,
Okay, spot the truth about
I'll show you the
this
cats
player.
after this. So which do you think is true? Do you think I enjoy pineapples often, or do you think I enjoy tea of many types? Oh, what's up, Bruno? Ooh, I am Bad Art. Yeah, I do enjoy tea of many types. I enjoy hot tea, I enjoy bubble tea. Ooh. So, I am Bad Art. Do you think I am Bad Arts is not creative, or do you think I am Bad Arts loves bees? I think that you are, yep, because someone who says I am Bad Arts, even though it might be bad, you are still creative. So, like, yeah, just share those things. Ooh. So does Runa love all plants, or did Runa have 2 guinea pigs once? I mean, all is a pretty strong thing. I'm going to go with... Oh, yeah. I'm guessing that... what plants is it that you are not enjoying? Congratulations, Runa! Congratulations, Runa. You don't... Oh, of course, stinging nettles. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I didn't think of that. And yeah, hooray. Congratulations. And I Am Bad Art says, show me the cats. Yeah. So on Friday, on stream, I drew a bunch of cats to celebrate that I now have 3,000 followers on Twitter. And I've got a wee competition where you can tell me a joke as a reply to it, or suggest someone for an interview, and you can either get some game that I've created or get all of these cats. And so there's a whole bunch of cats. Let me actually... These ones were done with a single line. And then these ones were done with gestures. Those were the cats. And Runa says, yes, for example, stinking nettles, not nice. And a preference for plants that bring food. Oh, do you mean like apple trees or pineapple trees? Things like that. Yeah, I can dig it. So, that is now the end of the show. And let me actually do. Okay, so zucchini plants, herbs, tomato plants, lettuce, plum trees, yeah, all sorts of things. That's, yeah, I get it. That seems... See, that's why I really like the fibbage free enough about you, because, you know, even though it's the first time that you've come in, I Am Bad Art, I'm like, okay, now I know that this person's creative. Now I know that, hey, of course, we're not just... Yeah, and it's kind of a little bit about how your mind works. I did kind of like the drawing bit, but, well, this is also, because this is really quick and it's just a quick thing. I mean, it just took us 10 minutes. This could easily fit in between other things. So I'm really digging this one. Anyway. So what did I get up to today? I played Friday by Friedman Fries. I started off by chatting, then my first game of it took me the better part of 2 hours, I want to say. I got to the first pirate. I made my way through the green area course. I lost a bunch of energy. Then we went through the medium bits as things got harder. Then we went off in the hardest setting. And then I came across the pirates, and the pirates obliterated me. Then we played one of the Jackbox Party Pack games, and I am very... yeah, chuffed to kind of have had a wee go of it. I'm going to finish off my stream on... When I'm in London, I might do some occasional longer streams, but normally I stream from about 10 a.m.-ish UK time until 12-ish or so. But I am back every day. So I'm not going to play anymore, but it has been lovely having you, and thank you very much for joining in. I Am Bad Art. Yeah. We played, what was that called? Civic Doodle. That was all right. We played Fibbage Free, Enough About You. I really enjoyed that. How does everyone else feel about those games? Which one do you prefer? I'd be curious to know your preference, because I've definitely got a strong preference. But does everyone else feel that, or is it just me? If you do want to find out more about me, go to stuffbybez.com. Bigcartel.com can have the old some things you can buy. So Twitter.com/stuffbybez, Instagram.com/stuffbybez, Twitch. I'm streaming every day at 10 a.m. UK time for the next 59 days. YouTube.com/stuffbybez, where I am putting all my old episodes, and stuffbybez.com/Discord, where I like to chat about board game design, cats, things we've eaten, pretty graffiti that we've seen around, all sorts of things. And Runa likes all the fibbages. But that brings me to the end of the show, and I want to say thank you very much, everyone. You are all super lovely. Thank you for everyone who was here earlier. The Adder Noir, Dutch Yoda, Rob, Alex, Sate who popped in, just everyone. It's just lovely to have everyone. And Runa, thank you for joining us. And yeah, I need to give a wee shout out to Runa, Eleanor. So yeah, and thank you for joining for the first time. I am Bad Art. It was lovely to have you join. And now for the final section of the show, I like to ask everyone, over to you. What are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. So what are you up to after this? Do you have something that you're planning to eat today? Or something that you're wanting to get done? Or something that you're looking forward to? Or something that you're dreading doing, but you want to tell us so that you have some sort of sense of, okay, I need to get this done. And I am going to have some sort of breakfast. I don't know what that will be. Possibly some porridge. Maybe a bits of fruit in it. And don't know what I'll have for dinner. Might have something fancy. Maybe get myself another bubble tea and skip dinner. I might do that. I am going to do a wee bit of writing. I've got to read some rules. I've got to invent a song. Tomorrow I'm going to be back with some musical shenanigans. So I've been paid to write a song about a game that's going to come out on Kickstarter at some point. And yeah, I need to try and work out something for that. Also, I've got to look over a contract for someone. And that's totally fair. I hope that you enjoy more drawing games, and I get that you are all about the drawing. But Marina says, I am waiting on a package, then I must deliver a package, and I am going to eat at dinner vegan gyros with homemade garlic sauce today and veggies and bread. That sounds amazing. Are those gyros homemade as well? That sounds... wow. What are vegan gyros anyway? Tell me what goes into it. Is it mainly tofu, or is it beanie? Is it beanie? Are there lots of beans in it? If you want to check out my future streams, then you can always look at, well, I've managed to link my Google Calendar to the Twitch, so you should see it down below if you stream, but you can also go to stuffbybez.com/streams. And tomorrow I am going to be playing music from 10 a.m. until some time, and that's going to be me making up music. If you've got any suggestions for non-copyrighted songs that you think that I should learn, please let me know. I'm going to be playing the keyboard in the evening, playing the Most Like a Pineapple, and I will be playing, yeah, an improv game with a bunch of amazing people, like totally redoing it. Game making with Rita and Tiz. Excited to have Rita and Tiz on Wednesday. Thursday, talking about marketing. Friday is going to be Friendly Friday Forum, all sorts of shenanigans. If you want to jump in for more Jackbox Party Pack, jump in on Friday and make a special request. Friendly Friday Forums are all about just what people ask for, pretty much, and chatting about you. Saturday, I'm having 4 amazing people, Antoinette, Anna Vassenberg, Matt, and Dutch Yoda, to talk about making media. And on Sunday, I'll be reviewing some books and stuff. So that is my next week ahead. Oh, apparently it's pronounced gyros, a Greek meat dish, but you've got the meat replacements version. Yeah, I know it's a meat dish. That's why I'm curious about the veggie version. Like, is it bean based? But yeah, if you've got anything else that you want to share, then please share. Or if you thought that this was good fun and other people should join in, like maybe you feel like more people should join in for the musical Shenanigans tomorrow, please share this, spread the word. I am going to go again onto Twitch to see who else is streaming, and I will do a quick raid of someone. Who will I raid? Possibly Nerds of the West. Tofu and stuff in Gyros. So, yep, if you are going to join me for the raid, then please copy and paste this raid call, and let's go and raid Nerds of the West. For now, that is the end of the show. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. And for now, bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. And bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. That's really the end now. Bye-bye.